Dylan Fisher here. Welcome to another episode of Dylan's Disney Movie Reviews. With Christmas getting closer, it's time to move on to Disney's second adaptation of A Christmas Carol. But first, I'd like to talk about the death of a certain puppeteer, or should I say Muppeteer. Jim Henson died on May 16, 1990 at the age of 53 from Streptococcus pyogenes. At his memorial service, everybody wore colors instead of black because of Jim's wishes. After Jim's death, Disney would go on to finish his swan song, Muppet Vision 3D, which opened at Disney MGM Studios, now called Disney's Hollywood Studios, on May 16, 1991, 1 year after Jim Henson's death, but earlier this year it closed down. In late 1992, Disney released an adaptation of A Christmas Carol featuring the Muppets, which is what I'm reviewing this week. Released on December 11th, 1992, the movie is The Muppet Christmas Carol. In 19th century London, the Great Gonzo as Charles Dickens and Rizzo the Rat as himself, performed by Dave Goelz and Steve Whitmire respectively, welcomed the viewers into the movie.
Welcome to the Muppet Christmas Carol. I am here to tell the story.
And I am here for the food.
My name is Charles Dickens.
And my name is Rizzo the Rat. Hey, wait a second. You're not Charles Dickens.
I am too.
No, a blue furry Charles Dickens who hangs out with a rat.
Absolutely.
Charles Dickens was a 19th century novelist, a genius.
Oh, you were too kind.
Why should I believe you?
Well, because I know the story of A Christmas Carol like the back of my hand.
They then start telling the story of A Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge, played by Michael Caine, comes around a corner, and comes the first song of the film, Scrooge.
When a cold wind blows, it chills you to the bone.
But there's nothing in nature that freezes your heart like years of being alone.
It paints you with indifference like a lady paints with rouge.
And the worst of the worst
The most hated and cursed.
is the one that we call Scrooge.
Unkind as any.
And the wrath of many.
This is Ebenezer Scrooge.
Oh, there goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Grim. If they gave a prize for being mean, the winner would be him. Old Scrooge, he loves his money 'cause he thinks it gives him power. If he became a flavor, you can bet he would be sour.
Even the vegetables don't like him.
Scrooge then arrives at his counting house where he meets a man named Mr. Applegate, played by an original Muppet and performed by the late Jerry Nelson, who talks to Scrooge about his mortgage.
Please, Mr. Scrooge, I know you're very angry about this, and I didn't mean to fall behind in the payments. Lord knows it being Christmas and all. Oh, please don't shout at me, sir. That and, of course, little Gwen, her lungs aren't right. The doctor takes his share, don't he? I mean, you can yell and scream and you're right, but it won't do no good because I'm the stone you can't squeeze blood from, and that's the truth. Thank you for not shouting at me.
After throwing Mr. Applegate out, Scrooge is then visited by his nephew Fred, his last living relative, played by Stephen McIntosh.
What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
What right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
He's got him there, the old boy's speechless.
If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips would be cooked with his own turkey and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Well, not quite speechless.
Oh, Uncle.
Nephew, you keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Christmas is a loving, honest, and charitable time. And though it's never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that Christmas has done me good and will do me good. And I say, God bless it.
And how does one celebrate Christmas on the unemployment line?
Two gentlemen, played by Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker, also performed by Dave Goelz and Steve Whitmire respectively, arrive and talk to Scrooge about donating money for the poor.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, many of us feel that we must take care of our poor and homeless.
Are there no prisons, no poorhouses?
Oh, plenty of those, sir.
Oh, excellent. For a moment, I was worried.
Some of us are endeavoring to raise a fund for the poor and the homeless. What might I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. I do not make merry myself at Christmas,
That certainly is true.
and I cannot afford to make idle people merry.
That is certainly not true.
Don't you have other things to do this afternoon, my dear nephew?
Sadly, I do, Uncle. So I shall make my donation and leave you to make yours.
Oh, thank you so very much.
As Fred leaves, he invites his uncle to his house for Christmas dinner.
Why ever did you get married?
Why? Because I fell in love.
That's the only thing in the world sillier than a Merry Christmas.
It's no use, Uncle. I shall keep my Christmas humour to the last. A Merry Christmas to you, and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas, Fred.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
I'm back.
Scrooge then dismisses Dr. Button, Honeydew, and Beaker. Later at closing time, Bob Cratchit, played by Kermit the Frog and also performed by Steve Whitmire, and the bookkeeper rats ask Scrooge if they can have tomorrow off to be with their family since it's Christmas.
If you please, Mr. Scrooge, why open the office tomorrow? Other businesses will be closed. You'll have no one to do business with. It'll waste a lot of expensive coal for the fire.
Yes, that's definitely a point.
It's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every December the 25th. But as I seem to be the only person around who knows that.
So Scrooge reluctantly gives Bob and the others tomorrow off, but has them come in early the next morning. Scrooge then heads home, and as Bob and the rats close up for Christmas, comes the next song, One More Sleep Till Christmas.
There's magic in the air this evening, magic in the air. The world is at her best, you know, when people love and care. The promise of excitement is one the night will keep. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas. Got a smile today, the world has got a glow. There's no such thing as strangers when a stranger says hello. And everyone is family, we're having so much fun. After all, there's only one more sleep till Christmas.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Bob and the rats then head home. On the way, they watch the Penguins skating party, and Bob joins them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Scrooge arrives home, and suddenly...
Jacob Marley.
Hey, you okay?
Scrooge goes inside, but that little incident made him weary. So he checks all his rooms.
It's my best dressing gown. No harm done.
He then changes into his sleep clothes and sits down by the fire to have some dinner. Suddenly... The spirits of Scrooge's deceased business partners, the Marley brothers, Jacob and Robert Marley, played by Statler and Waldorf, and also performed by the late Jerry Nelson's Dave Goelz, respectively, arrive carrying chains.
Who are you?
In life, we were your partners, Jacob and Robert Marley.
It looks like you, but I don't believe it.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Because a little thing can affect them. A slight disorder of the stomach can make them cheat.
You may be a bit of undigested beef, a blob of mustard, a crumb of cheese. Yes, there's more of gravy than of grave about you.
More of gravy than of grave? What a terrible pun. Where do you get those jokes? Leave comedy to the bears, Ebenezer.
Now comes my favorite song in the movie, Marley and Marley.
We're Marley and Marley, avarice and greed. We took advantage of the poor, just ignored the needy. We specialized in causing pain, spreading fear and doubt. And if you could not pay the rent, we simply threw you out. There was the year we evicted the entire orphanage. I remember the little tykes all standing in the snowbank with their little frostbitten teddy bears. We're Marley and Marley, our hearts were painted black. We should have known our evil deeds would put us both in shackles. Captive bound, we're double ironed, exhausted by the weight. As freedom comes from giving love, so prison comes with hate.
During the song, Jacob and Robert explain to Scrooge that they forged those chains in life by their acts of greed, and as they leave, they tell him that he'll be haunted by 3 spirits.
Haunted? I've already had enough of that.
Without these visits, you cannot hope to avoid the path we tread. Expect the first ghost tonight when the bell tolls 1.
Can't I meet them all at once and get it over with?
When the bell tolls 1. We're Marley and Marley. Whoa! We're Marley and Marley. Whoa! We're Marley and Marley. Whoa! Change!
After the Marleys leave, Scrooge goes to bed, and later at 1, he meets the first spirit, the ghost of Christmas Past, performed by Jessica Fox.
What business has brought you here?
Your welfare.
A night's unbroken rest might aid my welfare.
Your salvation, then. Take heed. Come.
I beg your spirit, I am mortal, liable to fall.
A touch of my hand and you shall fly.
The spirit takes Scrooge to visit his past, and Charles and Rizzo hitch a ride.
Whoa, watch out, Rizzo.
Hello, London!
Goodbye, lunch!
Spirit!
Yes?
Nothing.
Whoa, look, Rizzo. I don't want to look.
Spirit? What is that light? It cannot be dawn.
It is the past.
Look! It's beautiful, Rizzo!
They first visit Scrooge's old schoolhouse, where inside he finds his younger self, played by Edward Sanders.
Look, Lisa. Last coach is leaving. Come on, he never goes home for Christmas. Who cares about stupid old Christmas?
I was often alone. More time for reading and study. The Christmas holiday was a chance to get some extra work done. Time for solitude.
A few years later, an older Scrooge, played by Theo Sanders, talked with his schoolmaster, Sam the Eagle, performed by Frank Oz.
Stand up. Build your life as this school is built. With care, using a my ear. Brick and bone.
Ah, yes. Work hard, work long, and be constructive. Oh, Ebenezer, life is a golden opportunity. Today you go forth into the real world. You must keep your nose to the grindstone. Work hard, lad. And one day, your life will be as solid as this very building. I've been meaning to fix that shelf.
Yes, Headmaster.
Well, young man, you have been apprenticed to a fine company in London. Today, you become a man of business.
I'm looking forward to it, Headmaster.
You will love business. It is the American way.
Sam. It's just...
Oh, it is the British way.
Good.
Yes, Headmaster.
Spirit then takes Scrooge into the future, where they arrive at Fozziwig's rubber chicken factory. Inside, a Christmas party is going on, and Fozziwig, this movie's version of Fezziwig, played by Fozzie Bear and performed by Frank Oz, gives a speech.
Thank you all, and Merry Christmas.
That was the speech?
It was dumb.
It was obvious.
It was pointless.
It was short.
I loved it.
I'm bored with speeches. Let's dance, son.
Here's Mrs. Fozziwig to start the party. Way to go, Ma.
Get it, boys.
During the party, an older version of Scrooge, played by Christopher Mills, met and fell in love with a young woman named Belle, played by Meredith Braun.
I'm pleased to meet you.
Well, I'm glad you two finally met.
You remember this meeting?
Remember? Yes, I remember.
There was, of course, another Christmas Eve with this young woman, some years later.
Oh, please, do not show me that Christmas.
A few years later, Scrooge has decided to choose money over Belle, and she breaks up with him. By the way, now comes a deleted song called When Love Is Gone.
There was a time when I was sure that you and I were truly one, that our future was forever and would never come undone. And we came so close to being close, and though you cared for me, there's distance in your eyes tonight, so we're not meant to be. The love is gone, the love is gone, the sweetest dream that you have ever known.
This is a very nice song.
Gone. And yes, the time has come for us to say goodbye. Yes, some dreams come true, and yes, some dreams fall through.
This song was cut from the movie during its theatrical release because then Disney chairman Jeffrey Katzenberg didn't think that it would appeal to younger audiences. It was later put back into the film during the time when it was released on VHS and Laserdisc, but were only in widescreen. Anyways, Scrooge then tells the spirit to leave him and he returns home. Then at 2 o'clock, Scrooge meets the second ghost, the Ghost of Christmas Present, also performed by Jerry Nelson.
Come in and know me better, man.
You're a little absent-minded, Spirit.
No, I'm a large absent-minded spirit. My mind is filled with the here and now, and the now is Christmas.
I don't believe I've ever met anybody like you before, sir.
Really? Over 1,800 of my brothers have come before me.
1,800? Imagine the grocery bills.
Have you ever noticed that everything seems wonderful at Christmas?
In all honesty, Spirit, no. Perhaps I've never understood about Christmas.
The Spirit then takes Scrooge out to the streets on Christmas Day and comes a song called It Feels Like Christmas.
It's in the singing of a street corner choir. It's going home and getting warm by the fire. It's true wherever you find love. It feels like Christmas. A cup of kindness that we share with another. A sweet reunion with a friend or a brother. In all the places you find love, it feels like Christmas. It is the season of the heart, a special time of caring, the ways of love made clear. And it is the season of the Spirit. The message, if we hear it, is make it last all year.
After the song, Scrooge asks the Spirit to let him see family, and he takes him to his nephew Fred's house where he's playing a game.
Let's play yes and no.
Oh, wonderful game.
Ah, that's a great game. Yes, I'll be it.
Yes, let Fred be it. He always thinks of good things.
I do have a good one, Clara. Guess.
Is it vegetable?
No.
Mineral.
No.
Animal, then?
What else?
What else indeed?
Is it found on a farm?
Never.
In the city.
Usually.
Oh.
Does it pull a hansom cab? Certainly not.
How about a dog?
No.
A cat.
A cat.
I said it first.
No.
Wait then, is it an unwanted creature?
Often.
A mouse.
No.
A rat.
You called?
A cockroach.
No.
Leech.
Oh dear, it's 2-1.
Fred's wife Clara, played by Robin Weaver, then guesses that Fred is thinking about his Uncle Scrooge.
Yes.
That's a killer.
Come, there's much to see.
No more. I wish to see no more.
The Spirit then takes Scrooge to the Cratchit's house where Bob's wife Emily, played by Miss Piggy and also performed by Frank Oz, and the kids are getting ready for dinner.
Peter, do not stop turning that spit. That is the whole secret of a properly roasted goose.
It smells so good, Mother.
It does, doesn't it?
Bob and his youngest child, Tiny Tim, played by Robin the Frog and also performed by Jerry Nelson, come home.
Oh, Merry Christmas, everyone. Oh, Merry Christmas, girls. Merry Christmas, Peter.
Merry Christmas.
Children. Oh, now it's time to set the table. Go ahead.
Wait for me.
Merry Christmas, Emily.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Cratchit.
And me.
During dinner, Bob proposes a toast to Scrooge.
I give you Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast, indeed. If I had him here, I would give him a piece of my mind to feast upon, and I bet he would choke on it. Choke.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I suppose that on the blessed day of Christmas, one must drink to the health of Mr. Scrooge, even though he is odious, stingy, wicked, and unfeeling, and badly dressed.
To the founder of the feast, Mr. Scrooge.
To Mr. Scrooge, he'll be very merry and happy this day, I have no doubt. No doubt.
Cheers.
God bless us, everyone.
Now comes a song called Bless Us All.
Life is full of sweet surprises. Every day's a gift. The sun comes up and I can feel it lift. My spirit fills me up with laughter, fills me up with song. I look into the eyes of love and know that I belong. Bless us all who gather here, the loving family I hold dear. No place on earth compares with home. And every path will bring me back from where I roam. Bless us all.
After the song, Scrooge asks the spirit if Tiny Tim will live.
That is the future. My realm is the present. However, I see a vacant seat by the chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner. If these shadows remain unaltered, I believe the child will die. But what then? If he's going to die, he'd better do it and decrease the surplus population.
Oh, Spirit.
The spirit then takes Scrooge to a cemetery where he leaves him, and Scrooge then meets the final spirit, the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, performed by Donald Austin.
Spirit, I fear you more than any spectre I have yet met.
The spirit takes Scrooge into the future where he sees some pigs talking about somebody who has just died.
I only know he's dead.
Yeah.
When? Last night, I believe.
Wonder what he died of. I thought he'd never go.
Well, I don't know or care why he's gone. I'd just like to know what he's done for his money.
Wouldn't we all? Well, he didn't give it to me.
Well, it's likely to be a cheap funeral. I don't know a single soul who'd go to it.
I wouldn't mind going. If lunch is provided.
Speaking of lunch...
I know some of those gentlemen, Spirit. Of what poor wretch do they speak?
Scrooge then walks to an arched doorway where he sees some of the London citizens selling the recently dead person's belongings to a fence named Old Joe, performed by David Shaw Parker.
What have you got for old Joe, eh? What have you got for me to remember him by?
Joe, get off.
Well, I got these collar buttons from his dresser. Mother of pearl.
No. I got his bed curtains. Very fine damask.
Very cheap damask, but worth a few coins.
No, I got his blankets.
His blankets? Why, Mrs. Dilber, they're still warm. Don't pay extra for the warmth, you know.
You should. It's the only warmth he ever had.
The spirit then takes Scrooge to the Cratchit's house where he sees that it's quiet all around there and asks the spirit why it's so quiet.
Mother, you're crying again. Oh, it's just the lamplight that hurts my eyes.
Not Tiny Tim.
There now. My eyes get weak in the dim light. I would not want to show weak eyes to your father when he gets home for anything in the world. He should be back now.
I think he's walked a little slower these past 2 evenings.
Bob then comes home and he tells Emily that he found a spot for Tiny Tim's grave from where you can see the ducks on the river.
Tiny Tim always loved watching the ducks on the river.
Oh, Spirit, must there be a Christmas that brings this awful scene? How can we endure it?
The spirit then takes Scrooge back to the cemetery where Scrooge asks him who was the man whose death brought happiness to everybody.
Answer me one more question. Are these the shadows of things that will be, or are they the shadows of things that may be only? These events can be changed.
Scrooge walks over to the headstone and sees that it's his.
Ebenezer Scrooge. Oh, please, Spirit, no. Hear me, I'm not the man I was. Why would you show me this if I was past all hope? I will honor Christmas and try to keep it all the year. I will live my life in the past, the present, and the future. I will not shut out the lessons the spirits have taught me. Tell me that I may sponge out the writing on this stone. Oh, Spirit, please speak to me.
Scrooge then wakes up in his bedroom filled with glee. He then looks out a window and asks a little boy, played by Bean Bunny and also performed by Steve Whitmire, what day it is.
Today is Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. The spirits did it all in one night. They can do anything they like. Of course they can. Of course they can.
Of course they can.
He then asks the boy about the prize turkey at the poultry shop, which is still there, and sends him to buy it.
Be serious.
I am being serious. Buy it for me and I'll give you a shilling.
Oh.
No, I'll give you 5 shillings.
Wow!
Scrooge then goes out to the streets, wishes everybody a Merry Christmas, and meets up with the charity men from yesterday.
Pardon me, gentlemen, but about the charity donation you asked me for yesterday.
Well,
Put me down for...
that much?
Not a penny less. A great many back payments are included in it, I assure you.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what to say. I just wish there was something we could give you.
A gift? A gift for me? Thank you. Thank you. 50 times. And a Merry Christmas.
Here's your turkey, Mr. Scrooge.
Follow me, lad.
Scrooge then goes around London to spread his newfound Christmas spirit, and comes a song called Thankful Heart.
With an open smile and with open doors, I will bid you welcome. What is mine is yours. With a glass raised to toast your health.
With a glass raised to toast your health.
And a promise to share the wealth.
Promise to share the wealth.
I will sail a friendly course, file a friendly charm, on a sea of love and a thankful heart.
After the song, Scrooge arrives at the Cratchit's house, where he tells Bob that he's going to raise his salary, and then invites him and his family to have Christmas dinner.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! And Scrooge was better than his word. He did it all and infinitely more.
And, Tiny Tim?
Tiny Tim, who did not die.
Oh, isn't that swell?
To Tiny Tim, Scrooge became a second father. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city ever had. And it was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if any man alive possessed the knowledge. May that truly be said of us, and all of us. And so, as Tiny Tim observed,
God bless us.
God bless us, everyone.
The film then ends with a song called When Love Is Found.
The love we found, the love we found, we carry with us, so we're never quite alone. The love we found, the love we found, the sweetest dream that we have ever known.
Hey, see you.
The love we found, we carry with us, so we're never quite alone.
Nice story, Mr. Dickens.
oh, thanks. If you like this, you should read the book.
And that was the Muppet Christmas Carol. What did I think of it? I really adored it. On a budget of $12 million, Disney had high expectations for this movie since it was their widest released film of the Christmas season. However, it opened in 6th place during its original release, only making $5.9 million in box office estimates. It was later revised to $5 million and ultimately earned $27.3 million domestically, but didn't have a big effect during its first release since it was in competition with Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and Disney's own Aladdin. It did get some good reviews, though. Now let's move on to the production of the film. After Jim Henson's death, a talent agent named Bill Haber came to Jim's son Brian Henson and talked to him about making an adaptation of A Christmas Carol with the Muppets. From there, Jerry Jewell was brought in to write the script. And this film was Brian Henson's directorial debut. Originally, the Muppets were going to play the roles of the three ghosts of Christmas. Robin the Frog or Scooter were to be the ghost of Christmas past. Miss Piggy would be the ghost of Christmas present, and either Gonzo or Animal were going to be the ghost of Christmas yet to come. But then that idea was dropped so they could let new Muppets play the ghosts. For the famous Muppets, they were casted as roles that suited them best, like Kermit the Frog as Bob Cratchit, Miss Piggy as his wife Emily, Robin the Frog as Tiny Tim, Fozzie Bear as Fozziewig, and Statler and Waldorf both for the Jacob Marley role. As for Gonzo, they decided to include the author Charles Dickens into the film and have Gonzo play him since he was least unlikely for it, and Rizzo was included as his comedic sidekick. For the role of Scrooge, David Hemmings, Ron Moody, and David Werner, along with George Carlin, had all been considered for the part, but then Brian went to Michael Caine and offered the part to him. On a side note, this was the first film Michael starred in where he was required to sing. The production went on at Shepperton Studios in England. When creating the Muppets, especially the new ones like the Ghosts of Christmas, they came with challenges like the Ghost of Christmas Present, who was the most challenging, and the Ghost of Christmas Past, where she was going to be inside a tank of oil, but then they used a tank of water instead. For the scene where Kermit the Frog as Bob Cratchit and Robin the Frog as Tiny Tim were walking home and singing on Christmas Eve, Steve Whitmire had a team of 3 puppeteers operating Kermit's legs, his free arm, and Steve operating his head, while Jerry Nelson was operating Tiny Tim, and they were all wearing blue screen suits. As for the road that Kermit walks on, it's a 4-foot diameter barrel covered in cobblestones with snow glued onto it and was composited onto a street, which the camera slowly pulled away from. For the music, the score was composed by Miles Goodman and the songs were written by Jim's music buddy, Paul Williams. And now it's time for me to give my opinion on the film. In the end, The Muppet Christmas Carol has got to be one of the best adaptations of Charles Dickens' novel that I have ever seen, and The Muppets add some great comedy to it. I give it a rating of 4.5 stars out of 5. Well, that's it for The Muppet Christmas Carol. Be sure to join me next week when I'll be reviewing Disney's 3rd adaptation of A Christmas Carol. This one being the animated one with Jim Carrey. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to tell your friends about me. Leave some questions in the comments below, subscribe, and hit that like button.
It's in the singing of a street corner choir. It's going home and getting warm by the fire.
Merry Christmas!
It's true wherever you find love. It feels like Christmas.
Yes, it does!
The kindness that we share with another. A sweet reunion with a friend or a brother.
Hello!
In all the places you find love. It feels like Christmas.
It is the season of the heart, a special time of caring, the ways of love made clear.
Say, do you know that fruit is wax?
Oh, yeah. I wondered about the texture.